don't think I have ever seen a more tragic turn of events. For some reason, my monitors just turned off, and I had to turn everything off. And then I kicked over a drink that I had to clean up, and now we're back. This is part 2 of our ultimate rock band list. Let's try to get through this here. Tom Petty's a kind of classic rock staple. He always plays at the music festival I always go to. I was like, you know what, next year I'm going to go see him, and then that was the year he passed. So unfortunate, but a lot of great songs from Tom. I'm going to go in good with Pink Floyd. I'm not a crazy huge fan or anything, but their impact on the musical landscape cannot be ignored. Good records, some very iconic songs. I don't get it. Where Is My Mind is a great song. Other than that, I think they're worthless. Same Motel. Don't have a comment. I can't get distracted. Police, I'm going to put in decent. It could be good. Sting's voice is not... Actually, if you take in Sting's solo career, we're going to put him in good. But his voice is not actually that good live. Which seems weird since that's all he's known for, really, is his voice. But a couple songs that are pretty good, a couple of classic albums, and then his solo work, we'll put him in good. What is this? I don't know what this is. If someone knows what this is, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea what the hell that is. Prince? I like Prince, but he's a little weird motherfucker too. Pulp can't... probably the most overrated band ever. I think. Just not that great. They had a lot of records though. Queen of the Stone Age... Seven Sevens? I forget the name of that song is on Guitar Hero. They also... what was their big song? I just had it in my head and it went away. But they're fine. Pretty run-of-the-mill rock group. The lead singer has been with a couple of super groups and stuff. Radiohead. I think they're very good. I don't know if their music is as good as most reviewers think it is. At least in my opinion. They also have some misses, but Tom York is quite good. It's just, I feel like it's just kind of like the shock value. It's kind of like, it's like Alice Cooper shock value stuff, but just way worse. Just annoying. To put them and the Clash kind of in the same area like most people do is kind of isn't it for me. Rage, I think is good. They were pretty. They're pretty innovative for their time. Some real punch in their lyrics and stuff like that. REM, I think, is good. The victims of the current radio landscape, they just can't get played anywhere out in Athens, Georgia. Michael Stipe. What's the other guy's name? Peter something, I think. I think he has a short last name, but Losing My Religion is a great song. REO Speedwagon, another band that had kind of like two different existences. But their older songs are pretty good, and they have some ballads that are... If you go into a bar with a bunch of old folks, they'll be drunk playing It's Time for Me to Fly or whatever. Rush, great musicians. I think they're pretty overrated, though. Don't love them. Spirit of the Radio is a tough play on Guitar Hero, though. Black Sabbath, The Origins of Ozzy. I'm going to put them in good. A lot of classic songs, a lot of Tony Iommi. Jams. But I just remember Paranoid being on like a Dave Mirra BMX game. That was pretty lit. I love that. Santana. Great guitarist. Songs aren't that great as you might imagine. It's more about the guitar work. I would say that the Scorpions are probably one of my more preferred hair bands from the 80s. No One Like You is a great song. No question. I don't care about Winds of Change or whatever the hell that song is. Great names in their band though. Shanker's a great name. Another Guitar Hero reference, 3 I think. What's the Rock You Like a Hurricane's overplayed, but No One Like You is a better song anyway. Sex Pistols had like one record, and it's basically all about the Johnny Rotten and Sid Vicious just kind of angst. I think Clash are just way better, honestly, although Sex Pistols they are what they are, I guess. Lynyrd Skynyrd. Sweet Home Alabama. Obviously Freebird. I think they're just kind of too mainstream for me. I can't give an appropriate synopsis on Slayer. Slipknot is kind of interesting, actually. They're like metal with some like mainstream rock or kind of poppy leanings. Like they can actually put together some interesting choruses and stuff like that. Whew, we're trying. Let's see, is there anything that we can just kind of throw out here? The Stooges, I don't know enough about the Stooges. Swans, I don't know about. Sweet. T-Rex. Ween. Tool's annoying. What is this? I'm trying to just weed out some of the ones that I'm not going to be able... Them Crooked Vultures, I know of them. Supergroup, I believe, right? There's Van Morrison, piece of shit. Don't know enough about Frank Zappa. Don't even know what that is. Gang of Four, nice. Don't know that. Don't know that. I know Fugazi, don't know enough about them. Don't know enough about the Yardbirds. I don't know what that is. There's New Order. Where's how did I miss New Order? I don't think it was actually an N, which was bizarre. New Order, let's go ahead and throw that in with Joy Division. Where's Temple of the Dog? Temple of the Dog can go with where do we have? I thought they were in here somewhere. Where's what? Okay, hold up. Pearl Jam. So it's a P. There it is. It's actually right there. Bring Me at the Horizon. I'm not going to comment on Captain Beefheart. I don't know what that is. Is that All American Rejects? I don't know what Pale Waves are. What the fuck is that? Actually, we could probably zoom in for all of them. Death from Above, 1979. No. Death Haven, no. I don't know what that is. Low Cut Connie. Prophets of Rage? I should have done this at the beginning. It's just kind of weed all these out. Dirty Honey? Sleep? I only know the Eagles of Death Metal because of that shooting thing, which is unfortunate. Placebo, I know like one song. ZZ Top. Yola Tango, don't know enough. Don't know enough. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Okay, I think we're probably in a better place to just go ahead and do this now. Smashing Pumpkins. There are people who say that they're better than Nirvana. I don't think that's true. But I like them quite a bit. I'm not looking to listen to them like all the time or anything like that, but they do have good songs. This Bullet in a Butterfly's Wings. It's probably my favorite song. Smash Mouth. Absolute worst. That guy was saying some absolutely crazy shit. The lead singer, like a couple weeks ago. They're at like a festival and he just went wild. The Smiths. Another bad person, but they have a couple good songs. How Soon Is Now, obviously being probably consensus best. Sonic Youth. I'm going to put them on okay, even though I can't stand them. It's supposed to be innovative and different, but they just kind of annoy me. Soundgarden, like me some Chris Cornell. Kind of goes with all these other guys over here, but I don't think they're quite on the tier of Pearl Jam. Steve Miller, dude, Jungle Love, man. Fly Like an Eagle into the Sea. Pretty good 70s rock band. We're going to put them in decent, though. STP. Scott Weiland. I didn't see Velvet Revolver, but once again, I think a pretty good product of their time, the 90s. Rolling Stones. I like the Rolling Stones. I want to put them... I personally don't want to listen to their music all that much, but they are great for what they did. The Strokes. I think the Strokes are another band that's really overrated, although they have a couple good songs. I know their guitarist also had a solo record, a couple years ago? Styx. Renegade, man. I don't understand. They still travel. This is why they're going to be indecent. They don't have Dennis DeYoung, but they still travel as Styx, even though they don't have the primary songwriter. So what do you have? I guess it's just lyric. I don't know if he writes the music too, but it doesn't seem to be very genuine. But System of a Down. I love me some Serge Tankian. Oh God, I think it's just decent though. I don't know if he has his solo record was really good. I don't know if they have the songs, man. BYOB, Chop Suey, Aerials, some decent songs, but I like what he does as an activist though for Armenian folks. Talking Heads. Remember my dad got me the Talking Heads greatest hits. I'm gonna put them in amazing. He got me the greatest hits for my birthday when I was like 8, and I was like, what the hell is this? But Once in a Lifetime, And She Was, Girlfriend, Burning Down the House, Wild Wild Life. I mean, David Byrne's got a million songs. Not to discredit the other members of the band, but they're Franz? Something Franz? I think Weiland was one of the Go-Go's or something. I don't know. They had the Tom Tom Club as well. A lot of great music, a lot of experimentation. If you got to see his solo show, David Byrne, before COVID, they were doing an all-moving instrument piece, like the drums, and it was all gray. It was pretty cool. Very interesting musical mind. Tame Impala. I thought they had more songs that I liked than they do, but they have a good vibe. I'm going to put them in decent. Tenacious D, I don't think I'm putting them... I'm going to put them in okay because I don't think it's fair to judge them against everybody else. They do have talent, but it's mostly tongue-in-cheek and more predicated on the jokes, right? Oh. How did I get The Who? We're going to put The Who in great. Great songs. Pete Townsend. I think is he also kind of a... I don't know. I thought that he had gotten some trouble with some stuff, too. Keith Moon, Roger Daltrey, pretty iconic. Yeah, they're great. I don't know if I'm searching to listen to all their stuff all the time, but they own a certain place. Tool is going to be somewhat tolerable, but I found their music very annoying. Technically very good, though. I want to put 21 Pilots into okay. I like Stressed Out a lot when it came out, but I have not kept up with them. Toto, we're going to put in somewhat tolerable because all I know is Africa. Dude, Train, man. They have some good songs, but Patrick Peter. He did some selling out and Saved Me San Francisco. You might even like the songs on it, but you can't deny that he sold out hard. Twisted Sister, I'm going to put in bad. Also, the movies that he makes are bad. Dee Snider, not good. U2, I'm not the biggest fan, but I can appreciate them for what they did. But I don't think Bono and the boys, Edge and whatnot, have really put out anything really worth a while in some time. How to Dismantle an Atomic Bomb was probably the last one I really liked. Muse is one of those middle-of-the-road rock bands that I don't understand that keeps on making music. I like a couple of their songs, but I don't understand people who would be like, hey, if they said like, hey, I'm a Muse fan or wore a t-shirt, I don't get it. Vampire Weekend is another one of those alternative darlings. I like some of their like first record stuff, but I haven't kept up with them, but I think they're okay. Van Morrison, Into the Mystic, Brown Eyed Girl. I like his music, but he's got some pretty bad takes on the whole pandemic situation, so... Van Halen, he's a great guitarist, great guitar work. I'm gonna put them in good, but I don't think the songs are that great. Especially like they had major hits with covers. I'd rather just listen to the originals, and I guess that's just kind of my bag. Velvet Underground. Let's take Lou Reed's solo stuff into account too. All this stuff is, you know, it's like the thing that not a lot of people bought their record, but the people who did went on to be huge musicians. I get that, but I'm not a huge fan of their work, honestly. The Verve is a huge band in England. I think they're good. They had the Bittersweet Symphony issue with the Rolling Stones, so it's kind of interesting that they ended up on the same thing. But they sold a whole lot of records. Weezer is kind of sellout artist as well, but they had some decent tracks. Only like one song from Yes comes to mind, so I'm going to put there. Wilco, I saw him in concert this past year. I'm not the biggest fan. I'm just going to put in decent. We are getting to the end. Gang of Four, a pretty... I don't know what they're kind of... I don't know a lot about them, but I know they had one song, Your Sweat's So Sweet. They're a punk band. I'll put them in decent. The White Stripes. They're the kings of pretty simple music. I can't bear to hear Seven Nation Army one more time, though. Cake, I'm going to put that here. Interpol, I'm going to put in good. They have some good songs. Just really driving alternative rock. I don't know if there's a lot that puts them apart, but in fact, I'm going to put them... Where's Block Party? There's Block Party. I get them confused a lot. So we're going to put them right next to each other in good. Ooh. I'm going to take the Modern Lovers and just say that they're Jonathan Richman. I'm going to put him in great. He's a really weird dude. Lesbian Bar is a banger, so is Neighbors. There's some good like alternative cuts of Neighbors. It's weird how it's recorded differently, but he was a pretty big fan of the Velvet Underground. He slept on their couches when he was younger. Kind of a very strange man. He always talks about himself in the third person. My Bloody Valentine, I like shoegaze. The first track off that record I like a lot. I don't know. I know a song by Television. I think I don't want to. 10 years after, I don't know what that is. Where is Papa Roach? Because they are literally a horse apiece for me for Breaking Benjamin. Where is... I think I probably had him in okay, right? Where's Papa Roach? Or did I have him in decent? Where's P? P. I'm going to just slam it in here. Where's Papa Roach? I thought I had... it would make sense to have them in this area. There they are. Yeah. I don't know why Breaking Benjamin got way to the bottom of the list when it's a B, but they're basically a horse apiece for me. They made some good songs. We felt like we were really angsty when we were listening to it playing basketball in the 6th grade, but... Nope. 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 MGMT, I like, but their best song, Kids, they decided they weren't going to play at a concert anymore. It's like, well, why does anyone want to see you then? I think Bad Company is bad. First of all, their biggest song is probably their namesake as well, which is weird, and they're just okay. I think the lead singer took over for another band for a while. Cheap Trick, I put somewhat tolerable. I don't really get people who like that band all that much. They have a couple good songs, and they kind of just feel... Mommy's All Right, Dad... Nah, it's just not... Jethro Tull. My dad loves Jethro Tull, but when we went to go see him, they just like played weird cuts that were deep cuts and didn't play anything popular, and he was running around with his flute. The flute is kind of gimmicky. It's going down to okay. That's what it is right there. Mastodon, nope. Can't. Primus. We're going to put Primus. They're kind of jam bandy too, but they have the South Park theme song, so, you know. I don't know what that is. Steely Dan, baby. Steely Dan is going to go into Great for Me. Asia and Can't Buy a Thrill. Can't Buy a Thrill was a banger record. They did have a vocalist on them, and then they got rid of the vocalist after that record, and they were singing on Asia. And Asia is a very different record, but they got some good songs on that one too. But Dirty Work is just mint. I saw them right before. Is his name Walter Becker? Something Becker? Walter Becker? Is that a writer? I don't know. But it was right before he died. He was they're very strange dudes and kind of goofy looking, but they're very intelligent, very good at making music. Franz Ferdinand, they're going to go straight into, I think they're in good. Take Me Out has a banger guitar lick on it. And they have a couple of other good songs. I think they kind of set themselves apart from some of the other alternative bands from their same time. Putting Stone Roses into okay, because they only have like a couple songs that are noteworthy. I feel like one record. It's kind of like Neutral Milk Hotel, but the fact that they're more hyped makes me sick. I don't want to do Swede, so I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do Death Grips or Idols. Is this Paul McCartney in Wings? Yeah, we're gonna put in decent. What is Surf Curse? I don't know what that is. Portis T? No. Squid. The hell is the Voids? La Tigre. Turnstile. Okay. I think we're in a good place with that. Where did I put my phone? Ah, excellent. So we're down to like the last two rows here. We're keeping up with my kind of like time limit kooks. What did the kooks do? Oh yeah. I actually just played this band for my dad a couple of days ago. I think they're good. They're a little bit different. I like them. They have some good songs. Kind of understated. Supertramp? Breakfast in America we're looking at here. I think they're decent. They have a couple of songs like Give a Little Bit that lasted the test of time. That got covered by the Goo Goo Dolls. What's the other one? Take a Look at My Girlfriend. Is that Breakfast? Yeah, it's Breakfast in America. It got covered by Gym Class Heroes. Don't hear about them very much anymore. Is this All American Rejects? Is that what that is? Yeah. I feel like they are kind of another guilty pleasure. I'm not going to put them in good. I'm going to put them in decent. Sum 41, With Me is a nice song. In Too Deep. What's the Fat Lip? We're going to put an okay. I don't know about the AAS. We're going to put Dead Kennedys. Not my favorite type of music, nor... But they fight Nazi punks, you know? They're punk music for a cause. Mostly they hate Nazis. Nope. Honestly, it's shit. I'm going to put it in bad. I don't understand Daft Punk really, but I acknowledge their impact. I used to like Skillet quite a bit. They're a little bit silly, but decent. Hoobastank we're going to put in bad because it had one song. Well, I want to address the Hives. The Hives are okay. Every song sounds exactly the same. I saw them in concert. They were fine. They were energetic, but it just is what it is. I don't know what that is. Hootie and the Blowfish. I'm going to put in good. I like them a lot, even though they're like college rock, and Darius Rucker did the country thing, and he had a couple hits, but I like Hootie and the Blowfish, and you can get mad at me for that. All right. Home stretch. I'm going to kind of just do this randomly. The National. They're a good band. They've had good songs, but he came and I saw them at a concert and he phoned that shit in. It was the end of his tour, and he was just like distractible and started dissing the city, and honestly, it was kind of just like a dick move. So I'm just putting it in somewhat tolerable because the person made me angry, and I can do that because it's my list. Jetta is going to be decent. They had a couple of slow songs and a couple of fast songs. Are You Gonna Be My Girl? They're fine. AFI is decent. They're kind of like that emo shit. They're like if My Chemical Romance was less talented. I'm gonna leave it at that. Cranberries, Dolores O'Riordan. I believe she drowned in her own bathtub, unfortunately, but she was very talented, and they had a couple of good songs. She had a great voice. Devo, I'm going to put in okay because I don't quite understand it, and they just only had a couple songs. But their stylish impact lasted forever. Spoon is one of the most highly reviewed bands of all time. Don't know much about them. Don't love any of their songs or anything, but they're okay. XTC. I watched a nice little documentary on XTC. I want to put them in good. I think they're kind of underrated. Finally, ZZ Top. They're going into okay because they are just looking for some tush. So we only have 4 greatest of all times. I would say the ones that are amazing, like Dire Straits, Fleetwood Mac, and Talking Heads, could like elevate themselves up. Otherwise, I think most of these I just didn't have a very visceral attachment to. I couldn't gush over them or anything. If you look at some of my video game tier lists, I have some that I definitely gush over. I think I have some movies that I gush over too. And honestly, I could probably just link those. I'll probably link that at the end of this video. But yeah, let's just, you can take a look here, and it's going to take too much time to like match them and guess. What I really want is you guys take notes of these bands. There are some that I know more than others, and I think I kind of went over that. But I'd love to, if you guys have strong opinions on one of them, to tell me about it and what songs or records I should listen to, because I'm always looking to kind of expand or expound upon my knowledge. So yeah, take a good look at those. Maybe take a pause, and then if there's some that you think are really good, there's a couple like that I know a song or two. I just don't want to make an evaluation. It doesn't seem fitting based on that. So that's going to do it. I think we had almost like an hour and a half of time. I did have some time where I had to clean some stuff up and fix some stuff. But we're going to get these videos up and up for review. Don't know if I'll make a video tomorrow. Maybe. I want to kind of do a collab thing. Maybe we do some quizzes tomorrow or something. But we're going to get this up, and for consumption on YouTube, there's going to be a video and the opportunity to subscribe at the end of this video. Please do so if you'd like. If you like. If you disagree with something, please tell me, and I'll be happy to answer you back. I think this was a lot more informed than my Brockhampton video, so we're learning. I got to edit the last video because all my monitors turned off and stuff. But be sure to check out the description box for my Twitter, my Twitch channel, my screenplay, which I've been putting up on several videos that I'd be happy if someone would like to review or DM me about what they think. It's 87 pages, so it might be somewhat of a read, but I saw someone on Reddit who wrote a 180-page screenplay. If you're not familiar, maybe like 200 pages. That's like 180 pages or 200, which is like a 3-hour plus movie about Portuguese fishing, which I'd love to read that because it could be just like torture. So in that respect, it's not that long. So please feel free to subscribe or like if you like. Let me know if you like the new content direction, or if you're new, let me know that too. I can refer you to also the video that I posted that is about where this channel is going and how it's changing in 2022. If you have any questions about that, hoping to get the Punisher video up sometime next week to start that podcast off. And that will be a Mr. Robot video about time travel and if the machine that White Rose made worked. It'll be just kind of in the same kind of format with me just speaking over it. Other than that, appreciate you being here if you were here. Appreciate your viewing if you're viewing. And I hope we can have some more discussions like this in the future. Preach. See you later.